In this episode of the Red Eye Report, we talk about metallurgy. We've been messing with metals for a long-ass time.
Like you do.
Yep.
Those
With me
heavy
this
metals.
week is annealing Ashtray. Nothing slow and cool about Ashtray. He's coming in hot, and he has an STD. We also have Malachite Mistic.
It's a roll of the dice.
He's big into body painting these days. Just goes down to Home Depot and grabs a gallon of paint, dumps it onto his body, and rolls around on crosswalks. He says he's a disruptor.
Fucking up pedestrian crossing.
Yeah.
Disruptor.
People are like, I don't know where to go.
Disrupted traffic.
Right. Everyone else thinks he's a dick.
It looks like some walrus went through the fucking crosswalk paint while it was wet.
We also have Tempered Teddy. He's got a goddamn temper and will punch you in the throat.
Okay, I'm getting tired of the other angry black man trope. Okay, I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of it. Okay,
Just
I'm fucking mad.
Don't fucking cut in line at Arby's.
You rip on me 13, 14 more times, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, really,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna take my laptop and I'm going home. Fuck you guys.
Shit.
Finally, there's me, eating Oracle. Metallurgy is a super complex topic, and I passed out halfway through the documentary last night. So
Hey.
here we are. This is the Red Eye Report.
Okay.
All
Get
right.
out. For fuck's sake, leave me alone.
God,
Fucking
don't
goddamn
talk to us
dogs.
like that.
The dogs, man.
These dogs, man. Never let me get my work done.
All right. So before we get started here, we have the weekly benefit event for the Dane County Humane Society, the Pause for the Cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn my volcano on late, so mine's gonna be a little late. Away from me, you.
And with us, or we are supporting this week, Circle Jerkle the Box Turtle.
Circle Jerkle.
Yeah. So So apparently, Circle Jerkle came from New Mexico, and was transported up to Madison, Wisconsin. His handlers in New Mexico were they had acid jizz and they were meth heads, and they were jacking off on his shell repeatedly.
So he has complex post-traumatic stress syndrome.
Yes, and he has a weakened shell, which is not
Right.
good for a
Scabs and-
body.
But he still will only
Like
respond to the
pants
name
one.
Circle Jerkle,
Yeah.
even if it's derogatory.
Right.
He's a box turtle. He doesn't know.
So here's to Circle Jerkle. All right, so metallurgy. This was something that, I mean, obviously I know what metals are, but never really looked
Especially the
into
heavy
it.
woods.
Right. Never really looked into it, and I started to think like, what the fuck? What's up with these metals? How did this shit even come to be? Like, how did we start fucking around with this stuff?
Yeah, from the stone to Bronze Age and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really kind of interesting. So back in the day, this is back like 10,000 years ago.
Which was a Tuesday, by the way.
Yep, Tuesday, 10,000 years
Sure
ago.
was. Sure was.
It was.
Basically, metallurgy was finding, bits and pieces of metal that were in deposits, little chunks of like malachite. Gold, actually, gold is gold. So you don't have to do shit to gold. You can find gold.
Tell its fools.
Right. And they found gold back then, and they were like, okay, cool. We can start to do stuff with, but gold isn't necessarily that useful beyond kind of the ornamental side of it.
Can I interrupt with a stupid question? But
Yeah.
what technically is the definition? Metallurgy, is it just working with metals, or is it the science of metals, or?
As far as I can tell,
The production and purification of metals.
yeah. So
Thanks, Teddy. There you go.
So it's actually, because a lot, and we will find that as we progress with metals, you're actually combining different components, different metals, in order to produce something else. And that's really what we've been after since the early days. So like 10,000 years ago, that's, their best estimate or whatever. people are finding these deposits and whatnot. And that's where they're beginning.
Look at this fucking rock.
Right. Look at this fucking rock. And they start.
I bet I could kill me some dinosaurs.
Start fucking around with things a little bit. And there's a little bit of a divergent kind of thought process on this as far as like, oh, wait, we can actually get metal out of the rocks. You know, so that's the thing is, before then, everything was just on the surface, and they're just like, well, here's this shiny thing.
That's all we got to work with.
That's all we got to work with. And at some point, they're like, holy shit, we can actually melt shit down. We can actually create stuff out of this. So the thinking is either A, they had these stones and things, and there was this accidental kind of like, okay, well, we're going to make fires on this, and there are deposits left afterwards. Oh, wait, what's all this hard, shiny shit that we have underneath our fucking campfire? Which, that campfire would have to be pretty fucking hot in order to do that. And
yeah, a few thousand degrees.
Right. Not the
For some metals, but maybe other ones wouldn't take much.
Right. So that isn't like the prevailing theory, but possibly maybe something could happen. But also at this time, pottery actually had taken off. So they were doing pottery. They were doing these. They were noticing like, oh shit, if we actually, you know, instead of sun drying this shit, let's add some heat. Let's create these kilns and things like that. And actually, if we want to put color on the outside of these things, we can take stuff like malachite, which is found naturally, you know, just kind of chunks and shit. We can grind that down, and we can put that on the outside of our pottery, and we can apply heat to that.
Shit, just like when that asbestos, they put in the clay too. Yeah, there's
right.
some rock to throw
fucking
in there.
Clay, the ultimate gateway drug.
We'll get lawyers later.
Yeah. So they were doing this, and they're thinking that, okay, well, through this pottery process, the clay firing and shit like that, as they're getting hotter and hotter kilns, they're starting to notice like deposits and things and different properties with these. So that's where they're kind of thinking this kind of thing happened. Now, it's really kind of... So the 8700 BC, they found some copper artifacts in northern Iraq. And that's kind of like the earliest of where it's like, oh, okay, they're starting to...
How old do they think they are?
8700 BC. So that's 10,000 years. Yeah. Right? You know, that's a while back. And it's kind of interesting because, you know, we talked about agriculture. I think this was, I don't know, 5 years ago or whatever. And we're talking about how agriculture kind of allowed people's brains to get bigger. That was one of the things that could possibly happen because of the nutrients and whatnot. Well, another thing that happened as a result of agriculture is people could sit around and they could think and they could talk to one another about like, hey, what can we do?
You ever think there's more to life than just agriculture?
Exactly. Let's fuck with this metal shit. And let's see what we can do with this. So there's kind of a correlation between the metallurgy and agriculture. So we're kind of at that like 10,000 years. And 4,500 BC. So we had these metals where you just extracted and that's what you got at that point. And copper is not... It's a harder metal than gold. Certainly, you can do stuff with it, but it's really not that great for creating weapons and things like that. So
still too flexible and soft.
Right. So 4,500 BC.
I heard that copper has the same. It's equivalent to human hair of the same thickness.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's how.
Yeah.
So
Not sure about
I mean,
that.
if you extrude it, but I don't know what context you mean by that.
Right.
oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Copper is an atom. Yeah.
But I know that copper is definitely not, the strongest thing that you're going to be creating weapons of war out of.
I think that's it. Didn't the Spartans and shit, Greeks use copper weapons?
We're going to be getting to that.
Getting there.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
Spoiler.
so 4500 BC, now we are starting to combine copper and tin.
Yeah.
And that is what you make bronze out of.
Big ball bronze.
Bronze, yeah.
So before
They
then,
made a whole age about it.
right. Before then, they were using arsenic and combining that with copper, and that was making bronze, but it wasn't as strong, and it was also toxic as fuck because arsenic is not great.
It's not healthy for humans.
Right. So around 4500 BC, we were starting to get copper and tin. Apparently, Serbia was a good area where they were starting to kind of perfect this a lot more.
Fucking Serbians, man.
Yep, those goddamn Serbians. So in the Balkans area, and they are around this time, because we know, or humanity knows, like, hey, we need to get these components, put them together. We're starting to think more on like an industrial kind of, mining, things like that. Hey, we need to pump this up and to do more of this. Now, kind of just jumping forward here, the Chinese, it's always the goddamn Chinese. Of course,
goddamn China.
Yeah, fucking China.
Yep.
They're doing this stuff throughout the ages. They were always ahead of the curve on a lot of this stuff. So everybody else thinks they're a fucking genius, and China's already done it. At this point.
Been there, done that.
Right. So one thing, and I have a link to this really cool documentary that I had found on YouTube. It's one of these like 70s documentaries that somebody's uploaded to YouTube. I don't know if it was like a PBS thing, a BBC thing or something, but it's a great documentary, and it kind of shows how metallurgy and how the advances in metal making throughout human history has coincided with great advances in human history and great civilizations. They really go hand in hand. So one of the things that they highlight was 2000 BC. They have this big ass. I don't know if I can bring up a picture of this. Oh shit, my connection is not private. Well, I'm not going to be doing that. But anyway, in China they have these huge fucking like copper cauldron things that they had created. And this thing weighs a ton. So just imagine that. You're going from, picking shit up or creating small stuff to this. You can easily fit inside of this thing. It weighs a ton.
And it was bronze?
Right, it's bronze. So what kind of a smelting facility?
Yeah, the kind of operation.
Right, what kind of an operation?
Tools needed to make such a big thing.
And this is cast. So the Chinese were really good at casting stuff. They have a mold that they have this, and they're casting it. They actually got quite detailed with what they could do, the Chinese. So now the Indians back in about around 1800 BC, they were really hard on the pottery, so they had a lot of kiln stuff that they were doing. And at a certain point, they're actually able to create iron. And they're starting to do that. Now, just to show what this kind of stuff, what this looked back, because the Egyptians had like huge fucking smelting facilities, like ancient Egyptians. I've got this video here, and it's like this documentary. They're recreating what it was like back in the day when they had to do this.
I just thought that Mario sound was in the fucking documentary.
No, it was me. I was
Dude,
me.
I figured it out.
My bad.
It's like,
So
back in history.
This is the type of thing that they had to do back then. They had these fucking skins that they are pumping air. So they've got an underground kiln, and they're pumping air through tubes into this, and that's how you get that fire to get that hot.
That hot, yeah.
This is
pumping the oxygen.
This is a fucking labor-intensive thing that they have to do here.
Only the finest slaves could get this operation done.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Yeah, right.
Ashtray would face fuck that guy for sure.
Top quality slave.
Right. So this is back in the day, and actually, they found that there was a significant fire or a metallurgy and metal making thing in like Indonesia, and they would actually place stuff where hurricane or typhoon winds would actually fuel these furnaces, these kilns, where they would be able to get the temperatures, the sustained temperatures that they needed. So really kind of interesting. And so they're working through this. Now we first start having like weapons, like good ass weapons back in 1600 BC, the Hittites. These guys were really good at creating weaponry with metals. And so we're continuing on now, going to what Mistic was talking about, and this what really caught my eye. So 650 BC, large quantities of steel are being produced in Sparta. So one historian said back in like the 1960s or whatever, when they found out that the Spartans were actually able to create steel, they said this is the equivalent of them having atomic weapons back in the day. And this might explain why they were able to hold fucking Thermopylae
for so long, yeah.
Right. Because they had shields, and historical accounts say that they, like Leonidas had a shield that could not be penetrated. And if they had weapons that were created out of steel, and everybody else was rolling with fucking copper and bronze, that's these guys. Not to mention the fact that they train like fucking psychos from childbirth,
right?
But if they just had plain old bronze weapons, probably.
Dude, imagine a guy swinging at you and you blocking his sword, but he has steel and you have copper.
Right.
His shit goes through yours, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that really made me think, like, holy fucking shit! Like,
you would think they're like a god or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think how much of a difference this could actually make for a civilization at that time.
Right.
The first ones to really make weapons at scale were the Sumerians, and they fucked shit up. They were in charge, and you can kind of follow it through history. Holy fuck. The civilizations that had the best metalworking, those were the top dogs because they could absolutely fuck everybody else up.
Yeah.
What is that in Game of Thrones? Lannister steel? Is it Lannister, Teddy?
No, Valerian steel.
Valerian steel, that's what it is, It's the best.
Right.
The best
right here.
So we kind of just go through history here. There were tons of advances that have happened in the 20th century and things like that. But really, I was kind of more into the ancient history side of it. And just kind of the shocking thing about this was, right, it was just like, holy fucking shit. Metallurgy is a big deal. Like what you can get out of fucking rocks. And to create all this stuff, it's a big deal, and it continues to be a big deal today.
It's been basically a foundation of civilization.
Yes.
Well,
think about it on a physical level of
it's
like.
weird when you think about past civilizations, and not just metal, but like look at the reason that Europeans most likely became more advanced agriculturally, because they had animals that could handle it agriculturally.
Mm.
Like Africans don't have fucking gigantic cows to pull their shit. You know what I mean? Like they fucking had to rely on other things, and so they didn't advance.
We used to chase down gazelles.
Yeah.
Just to fucking hunt gazelles.
Makes me wonder, what were ancient wild cows like? Were they just as like meh?
They're probably skinny as fuck, just like wiry as shit and everything.
Wiry,
looking like a deer.
You're thinking of deer,
right? Well, and I mean, just to give it an idea of how dependent and how much of a game changer it was, there is the ancient Romans, which they had plenty of weapons and they needed a lot of weapons for their conquest. There is a record of the air pollution from their fucking smelting operations that is still found in the ice in Greenland. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's
really?
that large scale. Like when
ice deposits have shown like an increase.
Humans haven't been fucking affecting climate change at all, though.
Right. You know, it goes to show like that's how fucking a big of a deal this was for a civilization. When this would happen, or when these things would happen, there would be massive deforestation, because how else do you make the fires?
The fire, you need something to...
You need to fucking make the fires.
You
need to make a lot of fires. You need to make it very hot in order to make this work. And
making it hot.
Yeah, just throughout history. Really kind of fascinating. But there's this great documentary. I really recommend this. It's just kind of one of those classic things where it's like, man, I would have thought this was the lamest thing in history class. Or something? Yeah, lamest thing in history class, but it's fucking cool as shit now, and I'm glad somebody put it on YouTube. It's called Out of the Fiery Furnace. And it just goes into a deep dive into kind of the advancement of this stuff, but also what it meant for society. I mean, it goes into the art. It goes
BBC,
into
1986.
Yeah, really good shit. So check it out. So yeah, that's metallurgy. It's important.
It is.
Boom.
Right?
All right.
We're using it right now.
That's right. Okay.
Some metals like it hot.
That's moving on to the next one, into a totally related topic, into What's Sexy, where we tell you what to face fuck. Ashtray, psychedelics,
we really need to get off face
Swifties.
fucking.
Psychedelics and the Swifties. So yes, Ashtray's decided interesting gonzo experience to go get twisted on some mushrooms and acid and go see the if you've heard.
Isn't that a Monday for you?
Yeah, it's always Tuesdays. Go into, if you've seen the news about Taylor Swift's concert tour video, which was performed, I guess, over 3 shows she did in LA, and financed this, turning it into a film, and then bypassed all the studios because she basically, I don't know, they were giving her like, they're kind of fucking her around with every deal. So she went and made a deal with AMC, where the theaters all get 45% of the ticket take. Each ticket's $19.98, like whatever, or 89 cents.
Her album.
Off her album. Yeah. And either her birth year. Anyways, and then the 55% goes to her and AMC. And I think she's getting more than 25, that half of that.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, there's like a whole it's like a disclaimer at the beginning saying like you're encouraged to get up and sing and dance, like it's a experience, not like a movie. And yeah, there's videos of these Swifties it's like a church revival, like they're just like, whoa, like in
Yeah, because they're idiots.
Swifty land.
People have been watching live fucking concerts for fucking a long time, man.
Well, the
No,
You know,
now you can dance, Mystic. Okay. Now
Yeah,
you can
Mystic,
dance.
I've been
Okay.
dancing. I've been
you should
dancing.
come with me tomorrow.
Don't
Tomorrow
cheapen
night.
the experience for God's sakes.
Tomorrow
And
night.
I decided,
can't.
so I'm gonna go to the 9:45 showing. Hopefully, minimize the fucking kids, and it'll be all
Yeah,
Good luck.
drunk floozies.
on a Friday night, it's gonna be all 16
Drunk
and 19 year olds.
floozies? No drunk floozies are going to see a Swifty concert in the theater, in the fucking movie theater. Are you kidding?
If you've seen those
You're gonna
videos on
think-
TikTok,
It's going to be you and 13-year-olds. Just you
just
and
me
a
at the
bunch of
Jesus.
13.
Yeah.
Well, I do. My friend is going with me, so I won't be the only weirdo. But
All
there's
right.
not going to be only
There'll probably be
13-year-olds.
6-7 guys there that are like,
The,
you know?
Anyways, yeah. So I'm going to probably come out the other end a full convert because I'll be tripping.
You're
I'll be
going
like, "This
pretty
is-"
hard on this Taylor Swift thing.
You got to film.
Well, that's why I decided. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna." Because I'm already doing this. Like, I might as well just be a Swiftie for Halloween because I always fucking wait to the last minute.
I might as
for,
well be Swifty.
Might as
for
well.
I'll be a
Swiftie.
Swiftie. So yeah, I made a friendship bracelet, which is a thing the Swifties do wear, and then I also printed a shirt that says "Taylor's my other girlfriend." I am.
Jesus Christ.
Do you,
So,
do you
wait.
know an actual Swifty? Like, have you?
No, I
hope not, because they're
googled
all
like
12.
what are Swiftie tropes like.
Mhm.
Or how would you dress as a Swiftie? And they'd be like,
So,
well, basically,
Is that
either,
a
like,
thing,
you
or are
pick
you
out-
just making that word up? Is that a?
No, it is.
Oh, no,
It's
it's a thing.
It's a real
It's-
word that white
Okay.
people, your people made up.
Oh, my people. Okay.
Our
Yeah,
people.
this is
yes.
the product of your people. Okay.
Yeah, no,
You
they're an
motherfuckers
actual
need
thing.
this.
So I could say like I knew, as a wedding DJ, like maybe 20% of the song. It's a like 34 song set where she's going through 17 years of her catalog. But it's,
17 years of guys not want to be with her.
yep,
At some
17
point-
years of fucking
At
breaking
some
hearts.
point,
It's just-
it's got to be
It's
her.
a 34-song set. The whole show is.
What's that?
It's a 34-song set.
Yeah, her tour. I think there was for the movie. I think they cut 4 or 5 tracks were cut out, and then they've cut like I guess her costume changes were still under 2 minutes. So like some of those little because the show itself
Dude,
is about 3.5 hours long.
Her concert is like 3.5 hours long. Are you
Jesus.
kidding
The
me?
tour, yeah,
Christ,
3.5
dude.
hours long. It's a full performance. So like this movie is 2:45.
I don't like her, her music at all, but that's fucking impressive. To
I
go
mean,
out
yeah,
I mean,
that
and that's
long.
the thing too. It
3.5
looks like
fucking hours?
Yeah, 3.5 hours to this show. And it's, I don't know, from that trailer, you say like, man, it does look like, how the fuck do they make all that shit happen in that period of time? Like the
She
orchestration?
had 90 some fucking semis.
Damn.
That's how many
Yeah,
semis
Oh, yeah.
In a convoy, yeah.
fucking show from city to city.
Yeah, wasn't that too, like she gave like the
They each
fucking
got
truck teamster got a
bonus.
$100,000 tip.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think everybody on her tour got bonuses, but I think the truck drivers were the most, $100,000
Wow.
a piece or something.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, man. That kind of operation.
I mean, she made fucking $100 million off of that.
Well, and she
fucking
just
shit.
Yeah.
now like set this, even just this opening weekend, like already set records, and you gotta hand it to her. Like she's got the fucking ability to just like make shit happen.
Right.
So yeah, we'll see. Ashtray next week will probably like I'll be just like Pete Davidson's character. That was kind of what made me think, why don't I just be a Swiftie for Halloween? If you saw him on SNL.
We just after tomorrow night, we don't hear from Ashtray for like 2 weeks. Then we
Where is he? I'm in a
Cheats
fucking cult.
fucking
I'm actually
get-
following.
Yeah, you're a
Next-
groupie.
I'll be
Yeah.
I'll
We're
be
like, what the
following
fuck is
Taylor
that?
on tour because the tour is still going.
Dude, when she did like a show or two here in Nashville, like our restaurant, we're like 20 miles south of Nashville. But we were busy as fuck that night because people were coming to get something to eat before they went to the Taylor Swift concert. And it was and it was a shit ton of people from far away that were just so
I guess it was
so happy about Taylor Swift.
a lot of fucking money to get.
Sold out Soldier Field like 3 nights in a row. I know she sold out that stadium in LA for 3 nights.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what
That's 140,000 people a fucking night, dude.
Yeah, and that film. So this film is those 3 shows in LA, edited together for the full tour.
Okay.
Impressive.
Well, I hope you have Swifty fucking fun.
Yeah, right.
And I hope you get a glimpse of Travis Kelce.
I'm not holding out.
Ashtray, represent our people.
Fuck yeah.
Don't do that. You all came up with Swifty. You don't need any more representation. Okay.
Yeah, right. I'm a white drug addict too, just like you Swifties.
All right, moving on. We've got Mistic with Forza Motorsport.
So it came out last week.
It's free on Game Pass.
Yeah, it's free on Game Pass. It's good. There are a few problems with it. Obviously, every game has their little glitches when they come out that they need to patch, shit like that. They've already patched quite a few of them, which is good. I mean, within a week, they got on top of it. I really like the way it looks. Obviously, it looks really good. The tire modeling and just the way that the fucking tires feel across the entire race is fantastic. It's the best that I've ever felt in a racing game. Like you go off the track and you can really feel like the fucking your tires.
How are you
slip.
feeling it?
Like, no, I'm just saying, like
in
you
your
can
wheel?
feel you don't have as much grip as you had. You know what I mean? Like there's little tiny movements in it. Like it'll fucking like you'll be hitting a corner and it'll like just twitch a little bit more than the other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the tire modeling. It's
he doesn't play video games. He doesn't know.
Anyway,
Then there's still that nuance, even when you're not really in the car. Oh, that's right. There's a Gran Turismo movie all about that.
yeah. You can believe me all you want. I don't care if you believe me or not. That's right. Like,
he doesn't know about the rumble feedback and the way the controllers are built nowadays.
Well,
he doesn't know about
That's
that.
true. The controllers are probably way more sensitive.
But it's not about necessarily the so there's the whole force feedback thing. And I will say, like on this game, like that the off road, like if you were to go off road, it actually isn't that great. But when you're on the track, you have an intuition. You are getting an information from the tires where you begin to have an intuition about how hard you can push your car in a way that I've never had in any.
Even
other
though
game.
you're not, so it's not an actual. It's not through the sense of touch or as a feel, in the sense, but you perceive like the differences.
The car's sliding a little bit more.
Yeah, there's something I don't know. They're doing something different that I've never experienced in any other racing game. It's
the
weird.
way the fucking tires flex even when you're going around corners and shit.
Yeah.
Like you could feel the left ones start to fucking give grip or give out on the grip. You know what I mean? So you let off the gas a little bit. It's fucking crazy. It really is how well they did that part of it. Now there's other parts of it that aren't great.
Yeah.
You know, like fucking the damage modeling, or not the damage, but just the collision modeling is kind of weak.
Yeah.
Like you fucking T-bone somebody and it doesn't really fucking move that far and believe me. Got pissed off and T-boned a few people. So but whatever. It's fun.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's I mean, if you got Game Pass, you know.
Yeah. Game Pass, get it.
Good shit. And I will say that this game on my PC, I've been playing it on PC. There's, you can max out ray tracing and all that, and I can do that in all other games. But one thing that I cannot do in games is crank up what's called DLAA, which is basically like super sampling.
Sounds like a new drug.
Yeah. It's kind of like considered to be like the next kind of like our graphics cards are not ready for this shit almost kind of thing, but it's available as a setting. And
like 8K?
Well, I don't know. Maybe could do it at 8K. But anyway, on this game, I can do that with everything max, and my graphics card doesn't even fucking fire up. Like, they have optimized this thing fucking crazy level. Like, it's insane what they have done with it.
They did a really good job on this game. Like, just building it. You
Yeah.
know, like the guts of the game seem fucking really good.
Yeah, good chip. It's cool to have a new Forza. All right, next up we have Teddy with Sun Being Social.
So last week was fall break. I went on a cruise with my son. Just me, my son, and my wife. And I've been trying to get my son to be more social. I think I talked about it on the show about having him not read for half an hour a day, as long as he's social in school. So I told him on this vacation, I want him to be social. I can't be in a pool full of kids with me playing with him and shit on the side. You know, be more social. And this was the first trip where, you know, like he actually was social. He would be meeting a kid or whatever. They can go over here and go on the I really didn't have to watch him. He was like him and his little buddy would run over here and go on the slides or go to the hot tub or whatever. And I can go to the casino, and I told him as long as he had his phone on him,
Be
and I could call him.
Yeah.
We're not neglectful as long as I, you know, if I texted him or called him, you know, then he would answer. And if I also if he was going to leave that area he was in, he had to either if I was in that area with him, he had to tell me he was leaving or text me to let me know he was leaving that area, and it was okay. And that's what happened. Like he'd be in the arcade with his buddy, and like okay, well, my buddy wants to leave the arcade and go get some ice cream on the pool deck. Can I do that? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Thanks for letting me know. And then, you know, I'd go to the pool deck, whatever, to smoke a cigar, and then my son would be over there fucking in the hot tub with, you know, with a bunch of people hanging out.
With some fucking bitches. Yeah.
With some bitches.
Wasn't
Holding
bitches.
court with some bitches.
It's a lot of kids, but it was. I was really excited to see him more so. Also, so it was pretty cool.
This is the first time that I've realized that a cruise is actually an opportunity for like really good life lessons. Like it's like a little microcosm of the world.
Yeah.
It's all it is. It's a floating, it's a floating resort. Because you don't have to worry about them.
Don't fall over the edge.
Whatever. I mean, you just don't.
Well,
don't
and like even if someone tried to kidnap them, like where are they going?
Where are they going? Right?
There's cameras. Yeah,
like,
there's cameras everywhere.
They're going down the trash disposal.
Everywhere, man.
Well, how old is he? 10, 12?
He's 10.
10. That's a good age to start those lessons. Yeah. Not worried.
And it was awesome. You had fun. Fucking they have a daycare kind of thing on the ship. And they have one for 9 to his was 9 to like 11 or 12, whatever. And you could sign them up for. You had to sign them up for it. The one for the younger kids, which I felt bad for some of these kids because the session started. It was from 9 to 12, and then there was a break, and then it was from like 2 to 5, and then from 7 to 10, and then from 10 to 1. But that cost that was $10 an hour for that. And there were parents.
9-year-old in daycare on the fucking cruise. Where parents are getting hammered.
Right. Here's the thing. There were parents that dropped their kids off every fucking session. So like we signed Brayden up for it. I was like, because I thought it was a good way for me to meet kids. Like you can go if you want to, and you have the option as a parent when you sign them up, if they can check themselves out if they want to. But some of these kids can't. Brayden was like the only kid who can check himself out. So he would go and be like, yeah, I didn't like it, so I checked myself out. I'm in the arcade. I'm like, okay, cool. Or he's like, where are you at? I'm at the pool. I'm at the pool having a drink. Okay, well, I'm coming out to the pool, or I'm going to the room to change and come to the pool or whatever. But these kids, other kids couldn't check themselves out, and they were parents. They were checking their kids into every fucking session. I'm like, then why are you bringing the kids on this fucking trip?
Right.
Yeah, you just wasted all the money
you had
to bring
pay for them, right? I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I'm like, leave them with grandparents or something. I don't get why they brought their kids when they would just check in every fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they fucking put them in fucking cruise daycare prison.
Yeah,
Man,
right.
No wonder that.
Yeah, right. That's bullshit.
That sounds like a shitty ass.
I mean, my son, he enjoyed. He went for a couple of hours and he checked himself out. He enjoyed a lot of it, but he also met people in there. And so when he saw him on the pool deck or whatever on our excursions, he'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" and blah blah blah, and go play with them.
Just like prison, that kid's been there for like 5 years.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Like every day.
He
like
doesn't know the world outside of cruise.
Like, let me tell you, teach you how to make a zip gun, Buster.
I got a tablet without parental controls.
Give me a pack of Marbreds and I'll give you a tattoo. All right. Moving on to me, we have Playing in the Mud. So right before the show here, before I came on, I was covered in mud.
No.
Because I was out mountain biking in the rain. Yep. Fucking some shit up. Pretty good.
Special mountain bike trail out there or what?
There's actually a really good one out here. Powers Bluff out in Wood County between Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield. It was a lot of fun. Good. Covered in mud. Drank some beers afterwards. And yeah, good shit. It's good.
One of those
good
with
hobby.
a lot of
Yeah, a
high
lot of
and low
that.
points.
There were a lot of wet, jagged rocks too.
Yeah, that's how white people hurt themselves doing that shit.
Yeah. So fortunately, everything
That's
worked
a white
out.
person thing to be like, you know what? It's gonna be
Right.
in the fucking rain.
Wet,
and
jagged
mud,
rocks.
and I'm gonna
Sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm fucking on my way.
ride this piece of
Because
hardware.
wet dirt is easy to stop on. It's
Yeah, it's super
super easy.
good grip and wet dirt.
All right. So fuck what you think. This is where we beat a porcupine to death with a metal stake.
with a metal snake.
A
Never
metal
saw it
snake,
coming.
even better than a steak. All right. First up, we have Ashtray with friendship bracelets.
Yeah, fucking friendship bracelets.
He
So
talked
the-
about the
You're bitching about-
the fucking
Yeah.
no. It's
Well, the friendship. Yeah, I
fucking
bought a
weird.
friendship bracelet kit to be.
Can we see
going
this
to be a
thing?
Swifty.
yeah.
for,
We haven't seen this fucking thing. Have you made this thing?
Made what? The
The
friendship bracelet?
bracelet.
I've made a couple
Why'd
of
you-
them.
Why'd
Yeah.
you need a kit? People have been making this in summer camp for years. Why'd you need a fucking kit?
Why did I get a kit?
Why not
Well,
just? Why not just?
I don't
buy
have
the
a
supplies?
child, you know. Like, where else
He
am I
doesn't
going to get
just
the
have
parts?
yarn laying around his shit. Ted.
Oh, but you're right. It's not.
It's not like
right, but he has-
friendship bracelets come
but he
out
can-
of the fucking gravel driveway.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
they don't. They come from supplies you can buy at Michael's. I don't get why you
Well,
had
I
to
went
buy
to
a kit.
Walmart. I got a kit at Walmart. Anyways, that's what's my fuck. What you think is like
So,
if I was a
Ted,
parent.
if you had gone to a Michael's and gotten the kit, would it be okay? Or
Yeah, it would have been better actually.
was it
Yeah,
just 'cause
right.
I would have had a lot more.
That's how
respect for
black
Walmart.
people do it. They go to Michael's.
We do. We fucking do. We're better than Walmart. Fuck you.
fuck?
Continue your story. Continue your story.
You're right. So, anyways, it's like I'd be such a pissed off parent if I bought this for my kid because it's like you could tell just some goddamn idiot who can't understand any letters in the English language. when he's scooping, so it's like there's probably 4 or 5 different beads that will have different letters and stuff on them. Another gripe: no numbers at all in this entire fucking friendship bracelet kit. And then there's these different styles of letters. And like, it was like some idiot just took a spoonful of whatever willy-nilly assortment of letters. I'm like, are you serious? This entire assortment of like maybe 25, 30 different letters,
So you want to make
5
a Taylor Swift
different
bracelet and
kinds,
there's no
and
T's
there's
and
only
no
2
S's?
ends. There's only 2 ends. in
It's
this
like a
entire-
bad hand in Scrabble.
Yes, it is a shit, man. It is a shit friendship bracelet. So now I'm just making shit up. I'm using Z's because there was like 8 Z's amongst the different styles, and as a
What are you
sideways
trying to say
end.
on the bracelet?
One I don't know. I was just one said like Craig D loves you, and a friend of mine thought it would be, which I thought would be a great idea, was like do your name and your phone number because like I guess the Swifty thing is you make a bunch of friendship bracelets and then you share them with strangers.
Oh my God, you're gonna share
What?
with 13-year-olds. Don't do that. Do not do that.
Yeah,
Don't
that
give
is a
your
Swifty
phone
thing.
number out.
Right?
Yeah.
There's
What
no
the
numbers in the whole
fuck?
set anyway, so I can't.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah.
But the fact you're upset about that makes me
Yeah.
worry.
Who came up with that fucking idea? Some fucking
saying.
crackhead pedophile or something?
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, this would be a good idea.
Yeah,
if you just
right?
gave all
What's
your
your
phone
number?
numbers
Yeah,
to me. Huh?
put your
Tell
social
your
security
parents.
number on there too.
Yeah, make sure you don't tell your parents. We wouldn't want them stopping our fun.
So, anyways, the lesson I learned is that I should have went to fucking Michael's because I would have got
Yeah.
an
Yep.
equal assortment of all the letters I
Yeah.
needed
Michael,
instead of this fucking ratchet ass
those
Walmart.
Michaels
only
are-
set.
if you
Michaels
had
are
a black dude to
particular.
talk to before you went.
I know.
No,
You know?
because you're gonna make fun. You made fun of my
But
Michael.
you know, as soon as I said, Teddy, I need your expertise in
Okay.
friendship bracelets, he'd be like,
Nope.
get fucked, white boy.
Michael's
Yeah,
is
I would not.
Michael's
No,
is
you make
for
fun of
old
Michael's just
people and unfuckable
It's not,
retards.
it's for crafty people.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
for crafty
It's for
people.
crafty people.
for
They got
crafty
coupons at the
AKA
front.
They
unfuckable
probably do.
retards.
What is wrong with saving money? Fuck you, Mystic. You son of a bitch. There's nothing wrong with saving money. I'm not buying Jordans or fucking Shane. I'm getting fucking
What
discounts.
about
on oil
Hobby
change.
Lobby? They hate gay
Right.
people, right?
Right? Or
No,
Bed Bath
they-
and
they-
Beyond. Oh
All
wait,
right.
they're
Hate,
gone.
no, Hobby Lobby hates gays and blacks. It's like Denny's.
Bed Bath went to the Beyond.
It is. You don't know if somebody's gonna shit in your food. You just can't do it. You just can't do it.
Oh man. All right. Next up we have me. No good deed. ...
A deed goes without a dick splintered.
Right. So I've been giving
What?
this dude a ride. I was approached word of mouth like a month ago. Seems like an eternity ago, and they're like, "Hey, can you give this person a ride? He had like a seizure, or they think that he had a seizure. He cannot drive." So I was
So
like,
this
"Okay."
person, is this a coworker?
Not a direct coworker, but somebody in the same facility.
Okay.
All right, fine. Not a big deal, whatever.
You have
Yeah.
to drive them off somewhere, basically?
So I have to, on my way home, I don't drive him in. I drop him off at his place, and then so it's like a 10-minute extra thing for me. But whatever. You know, it's like not a big deal.
Because you can't drive anymore.
Right. Well, can't drive because the doctors say, like, oh, you might have a seizure. Okay.
This is
Well,
a one-time ride request.
no, this is like a month-long fucking ride. Month and a half long ride request. So anyway, hold on. So this thing,
Just let him tell the damn story,
Right.
Ashtray. Jesus.
so this thing was supposed to go until October 6th, and it's like, oh well, the doctors, they don't know, they got to get me on this. They found something else. They got to get me on this medication or whatever. It's like, fine, whatever. So I'm, been doing my thing or whatever, doing the mountain biking thing or whatever. It's like, dude, this was not part of the equation here. I don't have to worry about you. You're just going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to figure out a
you've been
goddamn ride.
Still giving him, for a month and a half.
Still when I can. But this guy is like talking like a mile a minute or whatever. And now lately, we've been getting into this thing because he's like, oh yeah, fucking Joe Biden, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not super happy with Joe Biden. That doesn't mean that I fucking love fucking Donald Trump. So now I'm having cell phone videos of Donald Trump fucking propaganda shit played to me while I'm
While you're
driving my
driving?
fucking car.
Oh my God, dude.
And I'm just like, and he's like, well, what do you think about the border wall? And I'm like, I think Donald Trump is a huge fucking shyster. Like, just because I don't like this guy, I don't like that guy. I don't give a fuck about this.
I
Also-
still can't get over
it's
that
not
you've been
one or
doing
the
this
other.
for a
Exactly.
month.
I could be listening to music right now.
Yeah.
I could not
I'd
be.
How
just
did
be
you get
cranking up some
guilted into this
cattle
contract
decapitation.
with no
Dude.
end?
So I was trying to be a nice guy, and now I'm doing this shit, and it's just like, what
Man.
the fuck? What is this turning into?
Yeah, no,
Jesus
this is like a
Christ.
bad, driving Miss Daisy kind of
Right.
scenario in reverse.
Right.
And
I mean,
I guess I'm like,
and the other day,
when I was asked to do this favor, I'm like, how long is this for? Or like, just
well,
this one
it was
time?
supposed to go until October 6th, and then also in the
Where
midst
did
of
that
him,
deadline come from?
right, in the midst of him showing me these fucking Trump videos while we're driving, he drops his Coke on my seat. It's just like, Jesus
Spill
Christ,
soda all over your
dude.
shit.
Oh man, yeah.
What
God
the
damn
fuck
it.
is this?
Yeah, you just had a kid.
Nah, I'd be
Right.
done, dude.
Right.
Yeah,
so
see,
if it gets
that's-
if it gets
fuck
bad
it.
enough, I'm just gonna be like, hey man, it's not working.
What do you mean?
Figure
If it
it
gets
It's
bad,
not
enough, he
working.
dropped-
It's not
he
working.
dropped-
Yeah, this is where
It's
it's
Drop
you,
Coke
not
in your
bro.
fucking seat. If you get
Be like,
pulled
all
over,
right, you got
I guarantee
you got to start Ubering.
If
Right.
you get pulled over, I guarantee you he's not gonna claim that shit. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
what do you mean if it gets bad enough?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
And then both y'all are going to jail.
We're
Yeah,
getting
listen.
close. We're getting close to the
Yeah.
fucking point where I'm just like, fuck this shit.
What do you mean getting close? He's got Coke on him.
No,
He's
not.
not- and-
Oh, hold on.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, dude.
Not drugs.
Not a bag of Coke.
I thought you meant.
Jacking lines of Coke.
I thought you meant Coke. Period. I'm like, shit. He's like, what do you mean?
Having seizures.
He said Coke, man.
Yeah, no wonder I
He's
haven't
spilling
seen.
his cocaine.
It's like, what the
This
fuck is he
fucking
talking?
doing Coke.
He said Coke. I'm like, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Oh my god, that was.
What do you mean it's getting better? He dropped Coke, bro.
That's
Dude,
funny.
if he had
Yeah.
Coke, everything would be a-okay. You know what?
Yeah,
You-
his heart or his fucking
Talk
Because
shit
my-
about
my
Biden.
yeah, you
Mom.
talk shit about Biden.
My next thing was
that's the thing is-
Coke, he didn't
Trump.
share. I mean,
As you're going into this story, I was like, how do you get yourself? I'd be like, what's the time frame? You know, that's the thing. I get it. You help someone out. Like I've had work, give my coworker a ride, you know, and it's like, sure, every once in a while they throw you, here's a 20, thanks, you know, it's
Yeah.
like you get that one, it's like, this has been going on for like a month and a half now. Like
Right.
you gave me that 20 the
Yeah,
first
and it's a
time.
45-minute commute, like 55 minutes.
Ugh,
Yeah.
that's a long time to be in the
When
vehicle
I'm
with
dropping
someone
his
you
ass.
don't
Right,
like.
and he
Yeah.
talks constantly. And it's just like, okay. This was supposed to be done 2 weeks ago.
So basically you're subjected yourself
Right.
to.
So at a certain
this
point, I'm just,
personality.
if it continues on, I'm just be like, hey, stop being a
I
fucking
can't believe you
pussy.
endured it this well.
you were
Right.
such a nice guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop being a fucking pussy
Such a nice guy.
and drive.
Dude, I would make
You'll
that
be
guy not
good.
work, but I
You'll
wonder
be
why I would make it
okay.
work, because it'd be look, bro.
Right. But
These are the rules of the car.
Well, in this,
You've lost
so
your
this
privilege
favor, I guess also
Hold
the whole
skin ass.
contract. I'm like,
You keep
who's
asking about the
who's
time frame. He's already said it was supposed to stop 2
Right.
weeks ago.
right. Yeah. And then there was a
was this
complication.
person?
The
Yeah,
doctors
October
asked
6th
found
the favor?
something
The date.
else. Yeah,
Right.
somebody, word of mouth. Somebody asked somebody else, "Oh yeah, can you do this? You're from this area."
Who actually asked you though? Was it he personally,
Does
the
it
person
matter?
who needed
What
a
are
ride,
you
or
not
other
getting
people?
about
No,
this?
it does matter.
Why does it matter?
Okay,
Because
no,
the obligation to actually do this
Because
favor,
there was-
it makes a difference who asked it.
and actually that's kind of interesting. So the guy that asked me initially,
Yeah.
he asked me. His wife
gay.
worked with this guy. He's gay. He sucked my dick, and then
now
no,
you're obligated.
his wife.
You're obligated. You
Right,
got to.
his wife
Did he-
Now
works
we
with this
understand why
guy
you
or
do it.
whatever.
Now we understand
Really
why,
nice
yeah.
people. But now, as we're getting long in the tooth, I notice that guy's kind of avoiding me a little bit because he realizes what kind of a fucking dumpster fire this is turning into.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that bitch. You're
So
still buying me lunch
there's
for
the
2 weeks.
crux, and what I was trying to get to the whole time was like, your moral obligation of being a good person and helping out here, like extended into this long, torturous thing, and it's
Right.
because of this initial
Exactly.
person
Just trying to
being
be a
like, "Hey,
nice
can you
guy,
do this?"
right?
And it does make a difference.
You
Yeah.
trying to
Crazy
get
guy.
there the whole time is a long, torturous thing for us.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
throwing that.
bro, because
Right.
you asked the same question 7 times.
Well, he wouldn't tell me.
Yeah.
He did tell you.
It was like
At
a
the beginning.
fucking North Korean
Yeah, that was the beginning.
at
yeah.
Denny's. All right. Next up, we have Mystic with We're Doing This Again.
Again.
So
Goddamn right we are.
apparently they're electing another House Speaker.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? I don't get it, man. I don't understand how they could be this dysfunctional. I really
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, apparently
They're not trying to-
They're
They're not trying to
adults.
govern.
it was
No, they're not at all.
this stupid like clause that in order McCarthy allowed this change in the Senate rules, or I mean the House rules, where like only one member could actually just like, just gonna bring a vote to fucking get rid of you,
Yeah.
in order
And
to
then
keep his
fucking
job for
Butthead
one more
does it.
session, and they fucking used it on him.
Fucking
Dumbass.
grown up buttheads like, Matt
It's-
Gates, that fucking cunt.
Oh yeah, it's all the show to look like they're putting up the fight, but they're not doing anything really. They're just
No, of
causing
course they're not.
discord.
They just want to get reelected. He's putting up a good fight in Washington. Draining the swamp.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
big old swamp.
Anyway,
Right.
stop being fucking dysfunctional, you fucking cunts.
Right.
Let's move on.
Retards. Okay. And then finally, Teddy, assholes
Nope.
on vacation.
Assholes on vacation. So we flew down the day before the cruise, and got a hotel room at the port, Radisson at the port. I put it up in the outline. This picture of the pool. So there are 5 families. It's us and 4 other families. All 4 of these families actually are from Tennessee because it was during our fall break. And out of those 5 families, there's like fucking 11 kids in the pool. My son's one of them. One of the family's kids brought a football. There's nobody in the pool but kids. We're all talking. If you look at the picture, let me go to the fucking thing. There is a.
Is that a rock? Fake rock?
It's a fake rock. You can
climb around it.
You can't climb around it. You can swim under it. But if you look, there's a pathway down the middle to the right. That's where all the parents are sitting. To the left, and those are lounge chairs over there. There's a group of like 4 or 5 people. They were sitting by the pool when they could have been behind the wall. That green building little thing is a bar. They could have been back behind there, but they decided to sit by the pool and have a conversation. And then the parents are talking. All of a sudden, we hear the kids say what's going on and shit. That's because the parents, the people on that side of the pool who were near the pool where a bunch of kids were playing, they were tired of getting splashed or hit with the football. And so when the football flew out of the water, the guy grabbed the football and just chucked it off the property.
What?
I'm like, and we were like, what? And the other parents were like, what the fuck is going on? And it was like a huge argument ensued because these people were being dicks. And they were like, the guy was like, well, I was tired of getting wet. And people are like, you're by the pool, you motherfuckers.
Right.
Kids are playing. If you don't want to get wet and you see kids are playing and splashing around in the pool, then don't sit by the fucking pool. Go to the bar where there's no water.
Right.
Right above that wall. They're just being assholes, man. And it was like I thought it, like everybody. I thought I was going to see the white people die before our vacation. It was kind of exciting. Like I got my son out of the water. I started backing my black family up. I'm like, yeah, just in case some shit pop off. But yeah,
right. You'd be pinned on you guys. It'd be like,
of course,
fucking Hamas attacks again.
Yeah, right.
But it was just stupid and inconsiderate to sit by a pool and not want to get wet when you can see that kids are playing in the pool. Like 11
I would have just started pouring fucking water on it.
Yeah, you should have just pissed on them. Just whip your dick out and
jump
start
in the
pissing
fucking
on them.
pool and just start splashing the shit out of
That'd
them.
calm the situation down.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah,
fuck you gonna do?
Look into my eyes while I piss on you.
Look into my eyes.
That's an alpha move there.
Right.
Pee on his feet.
Because if he doesn't, then it's like, oh, you can't look into my eyes. But if he does, you're looking into my eyes while I'm pissing on you. You got him both ways. Right. Checkmate, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. You've done this before, haven't you? Fucking white people.
Classic
that was my thing.
person.
It's like being it, but like just be, aware of your surroundings and not be an asshole. If there are kids playing in the pool and you sit right near it on that little edge right there, you're gonna get wet.
Yeah,
just be fucking
get wet.
You're gonna get wet. If you're by a pool, you're probably gonna get wet.
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
You know what? That should be a new hashtag. You gonna get wet.
All right.
Yep.
You're gonna get wet, and in all seriousness, go fuck yourself, dickhead vacationers. That's our show. We're going to be here every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. I think maybe we're on X. I don't know. Probably not at Red Eye Report.
Oh, you think we got our status back?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, did Elon let us back in?
Plus, they're going to start charging for users.
$1
okay,
a year.
So we're out. That's too steep.
Yeah, I'm not paying even $1 a year.
What's funny though, for as much as like people are still bitching about and much of a chaos shit show he's made it still is where people like how many news articles you still read where it's like, oh, we wait, so and so waited on X, formerly known as Twitter. It's
right.
Like, can we get over this formerly known?
Yeah, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, they're not. It's not as great as print. Stop saying that shit.
Right. Like us, Jairus or fuck us, we're down for whatever. I'm Oracle.
This is Ashtray. Well, that it, huh?
We having a stare down? I'm Mistic. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh, and now Teddy's drinking orange juice or something.
And I'm Teddy.
And this is the Red Eye Report.
Try to wake me out, white boy.